Good morning or evening. I am your host, Capricornus Andromeda, or just so for convenience sake. How is your night today has been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Welcome, welcome. Oh boy. I'm a little out of it right now. The stream title explains everything. I did find there is a, you know, you, just like, you see around, and it's hard to describe the feeling of so many, like, it's hard to describe the feeling of being so tired your face hurts. However, I did find a good illustration to capture. Doing good, that is great to hear. I'm living. Oh boy. Don't worry though, I got stuff. Yeah, so it's hard to describe, but you see, sometimes you can see a visual correlation, and you can kind of feel, like with the, you kind of feel a vision, or feel how something visually, like, you get a sense of. Let me introduce you to the baby dog. This is kind of how I've been feeling all day. And I don't know how else to describe that. His name is Baby Dog, and he is on X the Everything app with all of the other accounts that are hosted by real people. Me and all of Blue Sky's AI. Both accounts, and also both accounts, images, page layouts, fucking code, it's all shit. Fuck this stupid platform. It's the new Threads. Remember Threads? It was dumb. That one knew it was dumb though. Blue Sky doesn't know it's dumb. Blue Sky can't be that self-aware. Anyway, fuck Blue Sky. Praise Baby Dog. I have a few blocked. Yeah, I have so many blocked, but it does not matter because it's all AI generated and shit anyway. Screw Blue Sky, yeah. Blue Sky is a gross motherfucker. Gross. In news, I did not notice the entire time we were playing. I heard a voice comparison after that put it into perspective, but when we were playing Zenless, I did not catch the entire time that Remiel is Amberly Connors in English, who is also my favorite Genshin character, Fiorina de Fontaine. Or one of the best ones, Fiorina de Fontaine. And also Toy Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's. I forgot that was also probably the most important. That was probably the important one in there. It's the funnier one, at the very least. Is that she's from Five Nights at Freddy's. Is this Amber Lee Connors? Yeah. Remiel Dan. I did get her weapon after the fact. Using points from that new event that's basically a mix of the Janus Quarter event and the Bootopia event. They somehow made a combination of both and thought they could sneak it past me. They could sneak that past me. Pyrosis Bootopia. Hold on. Fuck you. How I dreams. I don't really like the Bootopia roguelikes. Well, then you're gonna love Persona 5 Mementos. Because it's floors that, to be fair, it is neat seeing, like, the overworld places be corrupt by Hollow. Like, you start on 6th Street. And instead of Howl being in the newsstand, it's actually the Grim Reaper. If you get caught by the Grim Reaper, he chases you down. And you can't kill him. You do stealth attacks, and you could bring me Avi. The dog Thyron is cool. Which one? I meant Ethereal. Oh, yeah. The Grim Reaper. Let's see, we got what we've been working on. Right here. I think it slowly but surely I'm coming up with something. I don't know what it is, because this was made way too late into the second night. But something's coming along. And of course the this is all nose. Your nose. However, because this is very hard to see with a bunch of lights pointed at me, we also have this. I was drawing some Zenless stuff, so I thought a really, really weird shot of the People's Champion would work out. Over it. Yeah, the only A rank that still means anything. Just kidding, there's a couple. There's Bulkrai, Panyanhu, Monato, Nicole, somehow. Sometimes Ambi. Pretty much every A rank that isn't an attack character. Still work. Chat, riddle me this. Why does every team in Zenless require an Angels of Delusion? They don't all need to have it. Surely, not all of them need an Angel of Delusion. So when you do events where, I don't know, you have to lock in teams of 3, and the obvious pick is to lock in one of the teams as the Angels of Delusion. But every other fucking team needs the Angels of Collusion to be their best. Chungus needs Suna. Remiel needs Arya. Fucking everybody needs Nagma. Madness. Also just power creep. That's why Zhao was somehow helpful. Zhao, the ultimate employee. You don't know what she really does, but as soon as you take her off the team, you realize she did something. She definitely did something. At the very least, now I have a ridiculous crit rate on my Ambi, or crit damage with my Ambi teams. Welcome Static Boy. How's your night day been going? It's a pleasure to see you. So I'm gonna turn you into a bug. Nice. And we welcome it. Welcome to Solace Capricornus time. Okay. I think Zenless 100% has characters that they can make in like playable, but they just don't for some reason. Like they could easily have an A rank for every faction. There were easy layups for every faction. And multiple for some. And multiple units in general for some others. The last A rank we got was Monotone. And that was almost a year ago. It was a year ago, because that was before the summer event. Make Chungus A rank. Make her brother A rank. Make her brother playable. Her brother gets a redemption arc, then fucks off. Because he's not playable. And it's not like playable characters haven't already been bosses. Hugo was a boss before a playable character. Volker was a boss before a playable character. Volker's still a boss now. Volker still gets... It's like half the encounters in fucking Shiyu defense. Fucking everything proof except for physical damage Volker. Moors could be an A rank. I'm sure no one would fight that. When will Bellum become it? All I'm saying is, they got options. Banyu's weird little protege. The CCD, the faction they introduced at the beginning of Season 3, has 2 members. Both of them are S rank. It is a giant factory, I'm sure there's someone else they could also get. It is a bamboo factory. Put 3 bamboo in a trench coat and call it a character. Give me the tank boo as a character. I don't give a shit. Give me a tall bamboo. Be it like Toad, Blue Toad, and Yellow Toad from Mario Bros. We can go that route. Either like anything. Like, I get the A ranks clearly don't make the money. But like, you know, it pads out the roster. Every person and their mother already has M6 on every 4-star. Even if you started playing the game last fucking week, you probably have M6 on at least one. And at least Anton. The Cunning Hares are the best guy, the best faction, and all of them are 4-star except for one. Before you say it, Ambi is Silver Squad. Soldier Ambi's Silver Squad, and Billy is Caladon. I think he's Caladon. If he's not Caladon, he's whatever. He's something else. My neck hurts. I'd much like that image of baby dog. My face hurts. My everywhere hurts. Okay, but have you seen the power of a double all-nighter? One more of these and the phantoms are going to start showing up. No. I don't even know what a Silk Song is. Even I'm downloading files, but it's not downloading. Oh no, I'm sorry, it did download just as an AVF file. Because that's what I wanted. Why would I need that? And download a fucking picture. An image. Save image. Anything. Yay! My bit can happen now. Or you can like sit over here, I don't know. Yay. I don't even know what these things do. I remember they were added like once, like a decade ago. I still don't know what they do. Other than like be annoying. Didn't they like drop a thing that didn't do it? It doesn't do anything still. They need to really make things do things. I feel like that's something Terraria is really nailing. Is that when they add a thing, they make sure it does something before they add it. It prepares one late game item, and I don't even know what that would be. What is considered late game in Minecraft? Fucking Minecraft. Elytra. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. It allows you to fly. Okay, well, I've never seen it, I guess. I don't know. If I did, I don't remember. I'm sure I did. I'm sure it was in the 3DS version. You can make a potion of slow falling. Cool. Minecraft, it's fucking hilarious. They delayed their little update. They added an update. They're adding an update that adds a tree, halves of wool, and like a half a bed. And they delayed it. They delayed an update. Like a mini patch. They delayed a fun pack. Like, this is what are we doing? And they just took Microsoft off the Minecraft money. Because apparently the entirety of the Xbox division was being funded by Minecraft. Because they haven't made a fucking Halo game in 5 years and a Gears of War game in... what, like 8? When did Gears 5 come out? Jesus. More nonsense, what the hell? It's fucking Minecraft. It's the #1 goddamn game in the universe. You can put more than one thing every fucking half century in it. It's Minecraft. For God's sakes. They're not doing anything with it because it's a fucking money printer. You don't need to do anything with it. You don't need to touch it. Even though I'm so uninvested in the Minecraft thing, I feel like it's just out of, like, annoyance half the time. Because, like, I still keep up enough to know, like, what absolutely pisses me off about this whole fucking game. We're in Panda, how's your night today? It's a pleasure to see you. I am Solace, Capricornus, Andromeda. Like, did you know only the Xbox version of Minecraft has a lighting engine? How do you even do that? I'm unsure as to how that happened. Ugh. Game's a nightmare. Xbox actually just sucks. Someone already has modded a multiplayer mode into Halo Campaign Evolved. That's how far down, that's how far in hell the bar is. That someone modded in multiplayer and it took them not even 10 days. What the hell? Fully functioning multiplayer. With teams and matchmaking. It took... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. Microsoft had 5 years to remake a game that they already remade. With the same studio. We had a better remake of a more complicated game. I fucking hate video games. I need to be done with video games. I keep saying it. I feel like at some point it needs to happen. Oh yeah, no, they laid off the in between Halo Infinite and Halo Campaign Evolved. There's no staff left. There have been millions of people laid off from Microsoft as a whole in that time period, including several of those layoffs being on Halo Studio. Microsoft is famous for their layoffs. It's like, you don't become famous for, you shouldn't become famous for layoffs. That seems sheep of Theseus, but it's AI. Yeah, and it's also a lot of it's AI coded. And they said they wanted at least 30% of their games to be made with AI. And that's unfortunate too, because guess what game is going to get overshadowed completely? Gears of War E-Day is going to fly way under the radar. Because that shit was actually pretty good. It looked good, it ran good, the beta ran good. Fucking played like Gears of War. I was like, shit. How is Gears of War the only thing left to save this fucking studio? To save this fucking company? Because they fired everyone who worked on Doom. They laid off all of ID Software. And Doom was like the only thing keeping Bethesda in people's mouth. And they literally just had an entire trilogy of super successful Doom games. And several DLC. I think to the point where one of the DLCs, Doom the Dark Ages Revelations or whatever, came out the day the layoffs happened. I mean, say what you will about Nintendo, because there's a lot to be said about them. But at least it feels like they want you to buy they want to make games and want you to buy them. I feel like that's the appeal of Nintendo right now. is that they want you to have the games and they want to make the games for you to have. Which is a wild thing to stand out for. Like, wow, this company's so unique. They want you to have their products and enjoy their products so that you buy more products in the future. Then you'd think all this would be a giant fucking layup for Sony if they didn't blow their splatter their brains on the wall with the fucking doubling down on physical discs being removed or being discontinued. Disc continued. And, like, all they had to do was say, haha, just kidding, we're not discontinuing it, and everyone would be like, oh wow, and uncancel their PlayStation Plus. But then they did it anyway. They said, nope, people don't like discs, despite all of their sales being discs. It was something ridiculous. It was like 60% or something of PlayStation users like the discs or buy the discs. And it's like, oh no. What happened to all the money we were gonna make by having digital games? Oh no. I don't give a shit anymore. Next, if there's another console generation, I'm not buying it. More video, I'm not buying no more. I'm done with the video games. Fucking sucks now. Being a video game, liking video games has made me miserable now. It's like, it fucking sucks. This is so much worse than Games Workshop upping the price on Warhammer in terms of killing hobbies. It requires a PS6 re-release. Nothing. It's just that they've already gone past when they would have released a PS6. But now they're losing money by not having a console. And now they're going to put out a PS6 and an Xbox Super and a fucking... But what if you need a machine that runs Unreal 5 better? They can run Unreal 5 games at more than 30 frames per second. And it's like, not like, and it's like Steam's not better than any of this either. Steam isn't above the competition. The only reason Steam has like a foothold in any of this conversation is because fucking Gabe Newell is like the Costco co-founder who was gonna shank the CEO if we raised the price on the hot dog. Like, that's... And then they can nonchalantly release a fucking a more than $1,000 game console for some reason. Like, Steam is not a paragon either. Need my $2 billion console to run on 5. Yeah, what if you had to run GTA 6 so you could look at all the molecules in the grain of sand? For the $8,000 game. They said it was projected to be like $100 on launch. It's like Nintendo priced things at 70 as a bit. Like that felt like a bit because they pulled back immediately. Where like only fucking 3 games in their whole library cost that much. That's hope you're doing okay. Welcome in, Trent. It's your night of David going. It's a pleasure to see you. Perhaps they weren't proud about the price. Yeah, no, and it has specs that are like as good as my laptop. Like it's not a like it has like a 3090, I think, which is like pretty good for like when they started concepting this. And then again, it's not like they've ever released like people gas up the Steam Deck. That shit took 4 years to ship after the pre-orders went. They said, all right, pre-orders are over. It's available now. We're sending your pre-orders. That shit took like 4 years to ship. And it shipped with half a terabyte. And lags in the one game it was advertised with. Lags to hell with it. Which was fucking Elden Ring. Like, we could run Elden Ring. No, you can't. Like, hell you can. Actually, he just 90. Oh, it was like 100 here. It's so... yeah. It was nice for like a week. I had about a week where it was nice. And now I'm just here. Tired and hot. And the phantoms are here because I haven't slept in a long time. Oh, you're back? Did you make sure to close the door on the way back? Because you don't want the phantom to get... oh, you let him in. See, look what you did. See, what's funnier? Is it funnier with the phantom or the roaring knight? This is really the same bit. The roaring knight is upset. Oh, hold on. We could also work on this. Me when all my best work is Delta Rune fan art. Granted, it's still not good work, but... Ugh. One fan exclusively. Well, I had stuff from other fandoms. It's just no one ever looks at those. So you'd never know it. Like this Halo piece I gave up on. No, my organizers. Oh. Well, that is the way. It is the way. Oh, one more explicitly Zenless extra thought. I need to get rid of the Phantom. I get a comment or Halo post. Yeah, it was an AI. It was an AI one. I hit it, or did whatever Blue Sky lets you do that because you can't ban AI or something. Because they really fucking love AI. But it was like an AI thing, so I blocked it. That's all Blue Sky is. That's not what I wanted. I wanted... Check this out. They gave me Avi a bucket hat. Speaking of the last Zenless stream. First off, they got that shit on. This half of section 6. Second off, the Avi has a bucket hat. How does that... I think explicitly there are giant cuts in the hat for her big stupid ears. Also, this is 100% peak fashion. Are you kidding me? Aramasa's still wearing his headband under the hat. So you know it's him. We're into the bucket hat. Well, I mean, yeah, let's assume the bucket hat is peak fit. Is peak fashion. Like, come on, water's wet and air's the atmosphere. Of course, bucket hat is peak. You kidding me? It's a bucket hat. Bucket hat and a half sweater, and then the second half of the sweater being on the being later. Like those streets that end but then start back up again. Oh, Haramasa was like, oh, I just want to go outside. Haramasa? Shout out Haramasa. Finally getting a rerun. That's 90% of the time. Haramasa. Yeah, but no one rocks it like quite like Haramasa. A rerun with Yusuo and Dylan. Surely he'll get pulled. At some point, it must be intentional, right? Every male agent gets this exact same treatment. Where they're always released right by everybody. It's always infinite happiness and $1 million grand prize, and also Haramasa. Because you know a Void Hunter is going to be released every time a male agent shows up in a banner. Because Lighter was released the patch before Miyabi. Hugo was the patch before Yixuan Shifu. Banyu was the patch before Chungus. The only exception has been Billy, who released before Valina, who is a new element. So it all evens out. Reminiscent after Billy. Well, that's what I'm saying. Valino is still like a brand new element that was way more overpowered than everything else. Like, it didn't matter she wasn't official, but she wasn't an official Void Hunter. Billy was still not getting picked. With the except... And, like, Zenless clearly likes male agents, because they make a lot of non-playable ones. She the flood. As soon as you skip them. No, they love their male agents. They just don't like making them. Or they don't like selling them. Because I take back my A rank thing. Severian Lowell will somehow be an A rank. The fucking, like... He's the one character I'd fight for that he should not be an A rank. He's like the one character I'd fight to make him an S rank for. You're like, really? Of all of the A rank, Severian Lowell, the person Cyssia has been afraid of for how many chapters? The person Seth is afraid of for how many chapters? Seth's older, more experienced brother. Zhu Yuan's boss. Chingy's boss. He somehow runs a suicide squad. Is he actually an A rank? It's been leaked that he's an A rank. That's what the leaks have said thus far, is that he's an A rank. He made a Zenless character Suicide Squad and is the one everybody's afraid of for multiple chapters now. He's been referenced since season 1. Since the introduction of Seth and the rest of public security. Severian's been like the shady face in the background. Like, no. A rank. S rank for Norma. S rank for Clover and Roxy. And Flint. Or what's her name? The one that looks like a beta fish. S ranks for everybody but Severian. Or Monato being in so much of the story. Alright, Monato makes sense for it to be an A. What doesn't make sense is that none of his friends were also A ranks. That all of his female friends were not A ranks. And all of his male friends were non-playable NPCs. It's fine though, because season 2 had many much worse problems involving its characters. Like how season 1 ended with that big like movie that used the game's main theme and all that. It was super cool. And season 2 ended with a slideshow and off-screen text that told you what happened. It's such an interesting story. She's my favorite. Really? I guess people did like Shungus. I could not get behind her in the slightest. I was very anti-Shungus. I've come around on Shungus now, but Shungus on release was like, God, enough of Shungus. Because I did not think they would push this hard to make her like the romance, knowing that she would never appear again. Knowing that that in season 3 Miyabi has appeared. The Qingming sword, has it even been mentioned? It might have been mentioned once, but also it might have been mentioned in the same breath as Tailless. The Qingming sword even been mentioned? Not to mention, the Qingming sword was fucking Yishuan's void under weapon, technically. Or is it just from Yo's Greed? Oh no, Shungus, are you kidding me? Shungus got such a long banner. Shungus and Suna had giant banners. Miyabi also had, Miyabi had a normal sized one. Shungus had a giant banner. And then the only reason Suna had a giant banner was because it fell on Chinese New Year. So they just extended it for the rest of the Chinese New Year. That's why Suna felt like a fucking eternity. But Shungus had no excuse. Her banner was like 40 days or whatever. But hey, do you want, I'm not complaining because Remiel is actually a really interesting character. And I like Remiel much more than I liked Shungus. Which again, Shungus is not horrible. Shungus ain't bad either. She is just not what they were gassing her up to be. She was not interesting enough to carry her own story in like 4 event stories. And to carry like 4 chapters to herself. Like she was not all that. Especially because half of those things were, I cannot tell you which things happened in her events versus in her story chapters since her introduction. I cannot tell you what happened. Or like which thing was where. You Shungus agent story. No, they don't do agent stories anymore. Also, fuck you. Her agent story is the Qingming realm. Which I think is her best story. Her best story is the Qingming realm. I also think it's hilarious that apparently this super love interest, ultimate soulmate, super powerful void hunter in training appeared in the Banyu chapter first. We like skipped all of Swabian Temple. Like did not show up until her climactic story. As opposed to season 1 where we saw fish-eyed Miyabi in literally the first story arc. In the goddamn tutorial levels, you see fish-eyed Miyabi hanging out with weird Harumasa. And low voice Sokaku. A new Panyan whose Shungus teams hired me. Oh, Panyinu. Panyinu, the king of nothing. The king of fucking wasting my time. I like that they tried to make a joke about how long Banyu's combo string is, but then the joke didn't land how they thought it would because they literally did not write the right combo command as the joke. They got the combo wrong. It was like, oh dear God. They do not care for Banyu. When you play like a Mortal Kombat character, yeah. Here, hold on. Here's what illustrates perfectly how to play this fuck ass character. As someone who owns Banyu, but there's no 4-star rupture engines, so fuck me. Here's a helpful graph on how to play some of the characters. He plays like the Tekken character does in Smash Bros. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Especially because he can't do damage unless you do the combos. Like, his damage is not good. He's not very good. Because you have to be able to do all this on repeat. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. His attacks reminded me of Destiny callouts. Where, oh god. There's a fucking flashback in my mind. Hold on. Reminds me of, so during Destiny's heyday, there'd be raids. And people were always like, oh, Final Fantasy 14 is so complicated and difficult. Oh, you gotta have teams, you gotta avoid the red circles. Because that's where the enemy hits. You gotta hit this button, and then this button in your hotbar to do your attacks in the right order. And then you drink all the potions. These motherfuckers, they've never seen the burger chart. They have never seen the first raid in Destiny. They ain't ever seen the burger chart. The first raid in the entire 10-year run. Well, it's a yellow circle, but it fills up with red, and then the enemy does the attack. Here's the burger chart. Now go ahead and try to make sense of this. And by the way, if you don't, your entire team gets wiped out automatically. Your entire team dies automatically and you gotta restart. If you can't figure this out and then hear your teammate yell it over the microphone. You can't figure out some dumb shit like this to try to make it easier to call out. I used some stupid shit like this for Destiny 2's first raid. We did some stupid shit like this. That was the only raid I ever did, though, so. I didn't have friends after that, so. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you gotta stand on the tomato, the onion, patty, the lettuce, you know, you gotta deliver to the pickle. And what's this for? This is the boss room. So you can see up in the top, there's a, hold on, let me, here, we can do, let's do this a little better. Here, it's easier to explain the burger chart. If I do, here, let's thematic. Let's open the drawing of the travel. Copy this. Get some real the real destiny going. All right, so here's the burgers. This is just the boss room. These raids are incredibly long. First time raids can take up to, like, if you're working with a real stupid team from the Xbox group post section, these things could take over 5 hours. You get a really stupid ass team and someone falls asleep in the middle of the raid. Not that I know or anything. If my old fucking town country roommate didn't fucking fall asleep halfway through the raid. What's you talking about? No, the boss is in 5 hours. The raid is 5 hours. You still need the chart nowadays. Destiny still beats the chart nowadays. They brought back this raid. They brought back the Oryx raid. So here's where Oryx is. Here are the podiums. They got the symbols on them. You know, you can follow the symbols. You got your fucking... Jesus Christ, it's hard to explain this one. I wish there was a Leviathan raid that I could easily find. But the burger call-out is too iconic. Burger King is too iconic. There is also macrocosm. Oh god, the macrocosm. Oh god. See, at least the burger one gives you a little bit of a chuckle. This needs an old game. I mean, newer games. It's 2018. What do you mean, older game? Come on. Destiny 2 is 2018. And got updates up until this year, where it got shut down. Because Bungie's fucking morons. Anything older than 2 years, anything pre-pandemic. Anyway, here's the macrocosm. By the way, not even the boss. It's the third encounter. If you can make sense of this, you're a braver man than I. By the way, here's from the jump puzzle. So you enter in from a jumping puzzle. Okay, so welcome in 14 peasants. How is your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Let me reopen my. I had to close my documents to find my Destiny one. That I could point out that so I could. Welcome to Soul explains why he really likes Destiny on no sleep. Right now, I would not fall asleep during it. I just got back from painting. I haven't had the time to paint miniatures in so long, dude. Ah. Withdrawals. The remake Ouija boards that remove players. No. See, this is the Penumbra on the end. Penumbra. Look, again, if you don't do the callouts, team wipe. Fuck you. That's this. Anyway, back to the Burger King. This chart makes me laugh so much. I don't know, I just love it. I just love this stupid chart. I don't know something about it. Something about it. Something about the Oryx call-out burger chart. It's so funny to me. There's also a Pizza Hut version. Because every person had to make their own, because day one raids, you get a commemorative jacket if you win the raid. Lives detonation, saucing him. It goes even further beyond. Like, it's double downing on the, it's adding slang to more slang. Adding more codes. Code word inception that you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about anymore. Because, but if you did the raid on the first day the raid went live, you got a commemorative jacket with your name on it. I never got one of these. I didn't have friends. I had Xbox group post for the last days of Leviathan. You needed 6 people. Or at best, 3 really, really good people. Best case scenario is you had 3 really, really good people. You did not need the other 3. But you needed 3 just to be safe. You never know what could happen. I think I also did Last Wish, actually. I vaguely remember Last... Or, nope. Garden of Salvation. It was not Last Wish. I still have the emote. How do you even beat the boss? You shoot him to death. It just takes a long time to get there. It just takes a long time to figure that out. And the reason day 1 is so good, and the reason day 1 is such a thing, is because nobody knows what they're doing. There was no guide or instructions on how to do any of the stages. You have to just figure it out on the day 1s. That's why you get a jacket. You can find the Taken King jacket. I can look up Taken King raid jacket. Let's see how cool Taken King raid jacket is. Ooh, Deepstone Crypt jacket. Oh, I need to do the Deepstone Crypts. I have it. I could do it now, and I just don't have friends. It's Rude and Nightmares. Was there an Orcs one? There must have been an Orcs one. It was a raid. Stop showing me fucking Brood of Nightmares. I don't care. I do not care. The boss didn't take 3 years. It didn't take 3. Look, if you're really good, raids take you like an hour at most. Look, as I said, you get 3 really, really good guys to do the raid. And then you only need, like, it only takes like 3 hours. It only takes like an hour. It's still bad. That's like the mission length for Space Marine 2. That's like 1 mission. And raids are supposed to be the hardest content in the game. It is the end game. It's the raid. That's why the main story ends with a raid. The main story literally ends. You don't beat the final boss in the campaign. You beat them in the raid. You retired 5 takes to beat that boss. It's not bad. Again, as long as you know when to shoot him, that won't kill you. As long as you can run a really good DPS phase, you can 1-phase that boss. Don't even worry about it. We can 1-phase the boss, because that's what we're doing next. Everyone, download Destiny 2 for free on Steam right now. We're doing a raid. We're doing the Taken King. We're doing the Oryx. Everybody, download Destiny 2 right now. Doing Taken King. I know there's only 1 person watching right now, I think. But we're all loading in and doing it. It's fine. I read about Final Fantasy 11 where someone died during a raid. Was 11 also an MMO? I know 14 is, but I didn't know 11 is. I'm not a big Final Fantasy guy though, so nah. Gotta finish the raid before not dying. Someone actually fucking died during a raid. No, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad, and also now it has to be commemorated. It also has to be commemorated next to Leroy Jenkins' as most iconic raid moments. That's the worst part. Is it now has to sit next to Leroy Jenkins in the raid hall of notoriety. And imagine just like the grand scheme of it all. Imagine your death is less important than Leroy Jenkins. Like directly. Where his horns he turns his head. And it's just so unexperiencing. You don't have to solve the mystery. We did this on stream. The horn thing's a nightmare. Explore my mysterious. So, I explore my mysteries. Yeah, I couldn't go to the bathroom. The raid took 18 hours. Okay, that's a you problem if that raid took 18 hours. Jesus. Again, 3 good guys. Maybe 4 good guys if you want it to go really fast. The mystery of where the white lines on Soul is going. Mystery of where the white lines are now. Because they're gone. I don't know if they should come back. Maybe. Maybe they will. I don't know. This model's already brighter than the last one, so it doesn't have the same issue. The mystery of where Capri went. Imagine being the only person who still remembers Capri. You know what's up? 1, 2, 3, beep boo, beep boo. Come and test your luck. Yeah, we coming in clutch, beep boo, beep boo. Skipping stones if I take what's it me and you. What did Capri look like? I don't remember. My only recollection of this is you talking about it. I do not know what any of this still looks like. But man, my fucking face hurts so bad. It's like I said earlier in the stream, the first, like the feeling of being tired compounds to like actual pain. The title of the stream is not a lie. And this is about where we are right now. Like on the soul scale, the tired scale, we're about here at this picture of internet cat baby dog on X the Everything app. I don't know how to describe. It feels like my face is closing in on itself, and I don't know how to describe that in words other than showing a picture of baby dog. How can you sleep? You need to do more of that new mode. Then yeah, I need to play more Janus Quarter. Janus Quarter super. Oh. You need to play Janus Quarter. That is the Blingo Blizzard. What is Janus Quarter again? It's where the hand headquarters is. But the hollow. But the current event is a redux of the Miyabi like exploration event. From back, yeah, the gray one. The gray one where you can only pick Miyabi or Yanagi. But now you can pick everybody, but also now you have to do the gameplay mechanics of Bootopia. It was the thing is, it was like the earliest like permanent event, and I think they made it way too long. And like kind of samey. Is I think the big issue with it was the only issue with the Janus Quarter. It is so long. Blingo Blizzard. Okay, but you say everything feels like a Skylanders level because it's the only game you've ever played. Shit, what the fuck is this? Hey Chad, I think the Zenless playlist ended. Shit. It scared the hell out of me. Holy shit. It's about Gerota. Oh god. I did not realize it would end that quickly. Oh, good thing it auto-picked a bunch of other Zenless music to play after this. Of course, the playlist ends. You gotta have one secret one. You have one like sneaky little song in there, and then continue on with more Zenless chosen music. It does, however, end with a neverness to enverness, and I don't like that. I dread one person to be night today. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, that was something. Is I have some not great news. have some pretty not great news that I wish to share. I don't know how this will affect the channel overall. But I got a notification the other day. Of again, this is some, like, I hope this does not devalue how you see me as a person. I am truly sorry for what I've done. I don't know if you could ever forgive me. The top 0.25 of listeners. From Maury Calliope. Calliope Maury on a goddamn mic. Why are you looking at my Spotify record? Calliope Maury on that goddamn mic. It is something that you lost your life. So happy for her. They finally added a song that isn't 5 years old. Yeah, we need to finish Halo 1. That's one that I would like to have streamed all of the Halos on at least the Master Chief Collection. We're almost there. I think he prefers the Demon Dice songs better. No, you don't really? Are you okay? Do we need to send somebody for like a wellness check? This is a cry for help. Depends on the era. Jesus, Japaneses. Jesus, Japaneses. Nah, none of that fuck. I got some Demon Dice songs in my playlist. Wouldn't be my top listened, but they're there. Specifically that song. Nah, not the fuck. Woo. I demonize my family car playlist. Demon Dice. The only problem with Demon Dice is you don't get banger closeouts like quit your reaping job. Deadbeats, jerk it now. He's kind of a fun weeb rack rather than things. See, that's the problem. Is back when she was making those, she 100% took herself seriously. Like, she said some wild shit back in the... But yeah, she definitely captures that weeb rapper. Look, I respect Demon Dice as much as I do now. Because I know she improves. Because let's be honest, Demon Dice music is basically good baby no money music. Like, if we're being completely honest here, a bad Demon Dice song is a good baby no money song. So she at least has that. Karen Demon Dice at least is that going for her. And there definitely are some like actually pretty good Demon Dice songs. You mean the Demon Dice like that? I'm sorry. Like, Jesus, Jesus, Japanese. This is something that Baby No Money would win, like, a Grammy for. Oh, shit. I gotta crank this shit up. Are you kidding me? Deep Stone Lullaby? Hell yeah. This is Destiny 2 raid music. By the way. This would have been good for the earlier conversation. Not naked. Like her, like whatever album that is with Hazy Skyscraper was pretty good. And then all of her like post 2020 like stuff, where she learned how to do music. Hazy Skyscraper was good. Yeah, I fucking love Hazy Skyscraper. Let's be lonely together and the sun comes to the skyscraper to this guy. 10% sabotage gun, leave it all behind. I can't even keep my mocking Demon Dice voice on the entire time. Do you check your listen stats? Let's see. Is it in your account settings? I know it gives you like your wrapped sometimes. Fake ass gold is a good one. I've never heard that. That at the very least, I know Demon Dice made that title. Dead beats, work it down. Dead beats, dead beats, jerk it now. Hey, hey. Whoa, slow down there. Like jerk, like a jerky dance. You know, jerk it. I think I listened to Maury songs. One of them being Jesus. That song is so, it's the perfect slander. It's so funny. And it's unreleased. She never released it. That shit escaped containment. It's so funny. It's also the one. It's also the one where she said she wasn't. It's also the one where she said God told her she can't rap because she's not straight black or. Everyone go look up Snake Eyes. And you'll know what I'm talking about. That I'm not just saying a wildly out of pocket thing. That there's an official quote from Karen Demon Dice. And it's just thrown into the middle of that song. It's the same song. She knew it wasn't ready. I needed some time to cook. That's also the song where she starts the trend of saying drop the bass or something, and then nothing happens. And there isn't a bass. There is no bass. The song does not have bass. It's like the one song, just kill him with the bass. And then nothing happens. They get him to say, yay! Very awesome. See, and the weirdest part is, Maury Calliope has a different debut song that's slower, and it's genuinely fucking great. Or like, it's at least fun to listen. At least it's like, I genuinely like it. At the very least. Like, it's not offensive to my ears. Like, fucking... Modern day killers really must take fun more from people taking lives with bullets, knives, and guns. Snake Eyes meant for a Hako Spell song. I feel like they named that song Snake Eyes just so they could cover up Look, you have snake eyes. And then a Hollow Live member. Like, do you mean Hakos Bells? No. I do not mean Hakos Bells. I do love the fucking Hakos, like the Walt Disney Frozen head conspiracy. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad someone's picking. I'm glad someone's get it. Fucking Walt Disney Frozen head theory. By the way, if you don't know what that is, it's that Disney made a movie called Frozen around the time that Walt Disney Frozen head theory was getting popular. And it's theorized that they made the movie called that so that when you looked at Disney Frozen, it didn't default the Disney Frozen head, Walt Disney's Frozen head. Which, just from a logical standpoint, it's actually kind of credible. Just from like a pure logic of like, yeah, this is an easy layup. They just call the movie Frozen. I think it's based off a book that's called like Ice Queen or something weird. I don't know what it's fucking called. I would believe it if part of the theory was that the movie was already made and they just chose the name out. They just like switched the name on the fly instead of making the entire movie. Apesio is one that I can't help but like because it triggers a feeling when I get to find millennials. When I find millennials cute and pathetic. Okay, wait. Oh, I might have heard this one. Oh, we can go to the lyric genius. See, we can't be moment of unfiltered honesty, musical modern day plot. Yeah, this does all kind of feel like millennial, like coded, doesn't it? Karen Demon is probably like in her 30s now, right? And like she grew up from this, knows that it's like corny, and then like is striving to do better. And not to keep invoking the name of the devil. Uh Baby No Money's a sack of shit. I gotta paint my hair. I gotta paint my hair shit. Oh god, that reminds me. I'm gonna grab some more water and then I gotta paint then I got a goofy paint story that I remembered, but god, yeah, getting paint anywhere fucking sucks. Gen Z like 32 or something now. Maybe. No, Gen Z's, I don't think 32 seems like a lot. $29, but close enough. You. Often people think it lies at a point. The American said that COLLIOPE. This is IOPE. J'ai une mauvaise test, c'est twice. Oh, injuries. Are talking shit in a language you can't understand. Well, to be fair, Demon Dice did a lot of interviews that would make you think she couldn't speak Japanese at all. Her interviews did not play her very favorably. Where she was saying things like she only included Japanese words to make because she thought they sounded cooler than English words. Which is why such lines like "Nani the fuck" exist. Would you ever interview Demon Dice? Genuine question. Because what if you want to know? Internet sensation Demon Dice. I like what she calls VTubers hacks. Here, hold on. Let's see. What can I find exactly what she said? Quick. Yeah, where she really was like shit talking VTubers for the longest time and then became a VTuber is effectively what was going on. How popular was she back in the old days? She was internet popular. She never left internet popular though. She was like Living Tombstone popular. But like back in the day, Living Tombstone popular. Or no, like JT Music and Living Tombstone type. Like where she was big on the internet. Have you never become something you joked about? Yeah, but doing interviews where you're like, these all people are hacks and frauds who sold out and gave up. And then to turn around and become a VTuber, it's like, all right, Demon Dice. And I think it's hilarious that if the Demon Dice social account is ever active for any reason in the current day, people still like fucking lay into her. Because she's it's like she still uses the Demon Dice social account to talk like super fucking pedantically like how she presented herself back in the day. Here we go, South Egypt, like when he made Brony music back in the day or after that. Who? I only know the names. I don't actually know what they did. I only know the names, Living Tombstone and JT Music. I don't actually know what they do. The only thing from the Living Tombstone I know is that there's another Hololive member who had their big break from internet music. Notably the Living Tombstone. I made the song with the Freddies. Yeah, that's what I'm getting to. There's a certain Scarlet Queen, leader of justice, sang one of the big Living Tombstone songs. Something that pops up about who's about that MLP villain. I don't need. So what I didn't do was Google that acronym because I didn't know what you were talking about at first. It's debuting at Hollow Stars, please. Please, please. Look, I would unironically back the Faithful Sheriff knockoff if it was Scott Cawthon. I don't care what he's gonna say. If there's a fucking Faithful Sheriff knockoff that's Scott Cawthon, he's getting my full support. Tell me about the Bible, Scott. Like a racist or something. No, he's not a racist. I don't think. As of right now, allegedly. He was kind of the pioneer in, like, self-made Christian media, though. He was a pioneer in. Because, I don't know if you ever listened. I don't know if you ever heard of the hit viral meme, the Gabgo Gabble. Didn't he give money to Trump? Maybe. Maybe. We don't have to talk about that. We don't have to talk about his lofty donations to any one political party. The great Gabgo Gabble collab. Yeah, the people who made that said they were directly inspired by Scott Cawthon's old movies. Like his pre-FNAF movies. Which, you can kind of see it, but then also Scott Cawthon's pre-FNAF projects were fucking psychedelic nightmare, like mechanic machine horror, disguised as Bible stories. He made movies. Oh, he made movies. No, it wasn't made by the guy. It was made by people who were inspired by it. By Pilgrim's Progress is both a game and movie. That Scott Cawthon made, based on a book, Pilgrim's Progress. And it looks fucking scary. And it is about the Bible. And it is about kids. I will show you an image, or like it's for kids. However, Scott Cawthon is a masterclass in making weird abstract technology horror. So this was just in this kid's movie. Shit like this was just all over this movie. It's fucking horrifying. The new Calamity boss looks great. Oh, I like this one too. Hold on, here's another one. He made that shit for the Bible. You remember the Bible story about the Matrix bugs? Everyone remembers that. Everyone remembers when Jesus met Megatron. Like, what's the Bible even about? I don't. The Bible Shaputin. The Bible GT. Like even Galley. This shit's fucking weird. Oh god, the weird creepy baby man. Oh, let's put that on the screen too. Like, these are all stills from the Pilgrim's Progress. Like, look at it. Like, it's fucking horrible. There's one that I'm not going to put on the screen because that's literally just a tryptophobia nightmare. Like, that one's... What? So what happened was, he was told... he kept getting criticisms that all of his projects were too scary. Which is why he then made... Five Nights at Freddy's. He was told everything he made looked like creepy fucking Chuck E. Cheese robots. And he's like, I'll show you a creepy fucking Chuck E. Cheese robot. Because this is how we did People. I think the smoking gun here is it. This is what his people look like. I believe he lived alone and didn't own any mirrors at this point, and also lost the key to his front door so he couldn't go outside. Anyway, this is what his people look like. This is from the same movie and slash game. They're all from the same thing. I think I've made people better. We've all made people better. He also did several other projects, like Noah's Ark. In a very similar manner. You know, picture him standing by the movie poster for this one. Jesus Christ, really? Also, he looks the same in this picture. It's so blurry. I forgot about the part in the Bible. Yeah, don't you know? It's the Bible. It's the Old Testament and the New Testament. Age of Ultron and Rage of Ultron. Two real comics. I feel like this is a nightmare to look at. I hate it. But also, it's so fascinating. Like, what is this? Like, you can't. Like, what is this? Would you have thought of this? If you were given a week, would you have thought of this? If you were given a month, would you have thought of this? I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm looking at. How do you storyboard this? How do you, like... Also, it is to note that all of these games played like fucking, all these games played like the Zelda CDI games. How does this even come to your brain? Yeah, like, how do you think about this? It's like gross and weird and I don't like it. Dude. This is the guy who made the Five Nights at Freddy. Like, how did we get here? It's from like the early 2000s too. You don't need this many arms. Apparently, it's not horrible. Like, apparently, it is a perfectly watchable movie. It's just fucking nightmarish. Same person who made Toy Bonnie Boys. The same person who went on record saying he handwrit the joke in the first FNAF movie about Pat being named a Ness. think you hand wrote that joke. Like, I made that. I said that. And you're like, what? And you're like, modern day killers really must take fun more than people take the lives of its heads. Sub, Royster Fuzz. I don't know. It's a nightmare. Here, do yourself a favor. Go and buy, like, cannabis. Get high and then watch Pilgrim's Progress. And see what that does. see what watching unnerving VeggieTales gets you. That immediately fucking pivots to machine horror beyond anything anyone could ever think of. Welcome in, Brooklyn Heights. How's your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Wait for Matt Perfect to do my favorite game. He gets everything wrong. Make me distrust everything he says in the future. But then he ends up being right 10 years later. Technically, Matt Pat has never been wrong. It just takes a long time for him to be right. I'm not really ready for it out of life soul. Well, I mean, the title speaks for itself. You know, we're living. Still working. Still breathing. Still listening to the Halo 1 soundtrack. Let's talk about out. He was not right about the main character being a reincarnated version of their father. Which character is this? You're just saying character. You talk about Five Nights at Freddy's? The Night from Hollow Knight. Oh, I didn't know he made one of those. I just know fucking... It's like how Alex Jones just happened to be right on the weirdest thing he's ever said. And then... Like, the most confusing thing the most strange thing he's ever said just happened to be correct. Matt Pat is the same way, where, like, Sans' nest was 100% correct. You're like, wait, what? And then you looked over, it's like, oh. No, it's the strangest thing he's ever said. What, the water turning the frogs gay? I guess not now, it's the strange. Back when I had this point written down, it was the strangest thing he's ever said. But then he started talking about aliens. The water turning the frogs gay just happened to be, like, a really dumb way of saying a thing that was actually a phenomenon. I was watching his videos. It's the dumbass theory. Like, let's say, my baby brother. That's about the demographic for Matt Pat. Llamas so he could control the truth. Yeah, he started talking about aliens at some point. He started calling people Moses. And he started ranking people on whether they were a vampire or Moses. And I think that's when he lost me. It's like the bomb sorting game in Mario Party. Where it's like vampire, Moses, vampire, Moses. Do you follow competitive Halo? I know nothing about competitive Halo other than their color was the only one that was free. The Halo Championship colors are the only ones that was free in Infinite. Welcome in, Alcrisa. How is your nice day been going? It's a pleasure to see you. I am your host, Solace, Capricornus, Andromeda. And welcome to my sleep depravity. But not my work progress depravity. I'm still doing stuff. You can trust me. This has been kind of crazy. Yeah, he's fucking psycho. Spooky soul. It's not that spooky yet. Look, we haven't added the jaw splitting open yet. It's gonna be better. It's also very dark. The reason we're not working on it this stream is because all the lights in the room are genuinely making it hard to see the model. Like, it's genuinely hard to see with all the lights on. When I'm working in the dark, it is easier to see. I think it's in this file, was the rest of it? At a cutesy outfit of some kind. Sure, we'll get to that. Oh, I see. Oh, hey, there's my sketches. Did we get the Doki Titan from the Destiny cosmetic shop? The Doki Titan. Oh god, what the fuck is this sketch? Why did I make this? I don't remember this. There's the one I wanted. There's the one. Yeah, it was gonna split. I can absolutely make this. This is so doable. To have it split like this. Blep. Because the prototype is right here. Like, we have the prototype. It'll all work out, trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Trust, 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 trust. Crystal's favorite game is listening to Halo music, making split lip soul. I love it so much. The blepa. By the way, this file is just called the cranium. You know, I never did the tail on this solo. I'll save it for later. Damn. Hinge head. You got to make some weird shapes for. It makes some weird shapes for to get all this working. Well, again, when we get to the rigging process, I'll show you what I mean. But there's some fucking magic happening for all this to be done. The horns, I'm hoping I can just cheat on my own homework and see if it works out exactly the same. Because if it does, aces. Because the horns on this model are a fucking nightmare. I can explain it if you want. It will take a second, but it's like... This is a 2D drawing. You know what a sugar dew melon tastes like? I do not. Welcome in, Knights of Clay. How's your night today, Mignoy? It's a pleasure to see you. This is the burger? Okay, no. It's gone. Rigging this stole felt like the burger chart. Felt like the Taken Burger King. Is it like honeydew? Oh, is it like honeydew? Adding star freckles to the model. Yeah, I don't think it would fit the character. It's too innocent and cutesy looking. It makes your character look younger to add stuff like that. Like look younger with more of a guise of innocence. And I would like Soul to be more like old. He's weird, slender, and creepy and old. Like unironically, that is the characterization of like just the artistic styling here. He's weird, long, and old. Weird, long, and kind of old. I did sort out the dots though. Just in case. Weirdly, the easiest part of this model to make. It just took a long time. Instead of recycling the ears. Yeah, I could see it. It's just adding more glowing to the face. Which we definitely can do. There was an idea. I wonder if I still have the sketch in here somewhere. Yeah. So you know how this was a concept that I might still do even. Where when this model, how this model works with the VTube Studios in like inbuilt lighting effects. We play with this sometimes. We're like, oh, you can turn off the lights and all the other parts glow. What if we take this to the next level and really go full like deep sea fish and have the skeleton always be silhouetted somehow? But it also brings back the skull face, which is something Soul used to have. I would pull up the chart, but I don't know where it went. I do still have a confetti layer in case someone does something exciting. And fish up a Gunpla backlog. Oh, you have nuggets and Gunpla. Share. I have one of us united today. It was a pleasure to see you. Like all of these are just white face layers. Trying to get the face right. I cannot for the life of me recreate sketches. It doesn't work. Every time I've tried. Never works. I'm just sketching, I'm just eyeballing things. Well, I mean, I do this and then I just eyeball it from here, but like, it looks like the sketch, like just doing like just drawing out a thing, and it looks so good and you can't recreate it. Even if you one-to-one trace it just in a different color, it loses everything. Side project, sure. It was to see his Labubu there before. What? What'd you say to me? What'd you call me? For no reason, got no motorcycles. Yeah. He's asking me if I would like to help him repaint it. Oh, you better be painting that motorcycle. I'm gonna teach myself how to paint custom pinstriping. Nice. I feel like the Ellen scooter. I think it's a scooter. I hate hating. I humbly request that you paint the burger chart. You paint the Burger King on it. The Taken Burger King. It is 4.0 too. I didn't even notice that. This is or it's the Burger King 4. This is absolutely the D2 version. Because no way would you get the burger call out 4. What's one more random skill out of the repertoire? That's what I'm saying. You learn every skill. You could put you could do anything. You never know. You never know when you could need things. I can do anything. Like repainting a motorcycle, or I don't know. Maybe you just get like some useful like license or something. Like a hazardous material or something. I'm sure that will help. I'm sure that will be useful at some point. I'm sure people dumber than me have done it. It can't be that hard. Oh yeah, no, you can definitely learn it. I was thinking to get the airbrushing ready a functional workspace too. Yeah. Find an outside spot and plant things around. Someone who made even bad Roblox game scams can do the thing I want to do. I can do it too. It'll be filthy rich and expected to free. I don't think you know who you're speaking to. Nobody. No, that's not how that works. Come on. A living room floor. I mean, can you claim a spot outside? Just say this is my spot until it rains, until the rain kicks me out. You've been erased to kickstop the pizza. Meta artist builds are only porn. Porn and AI are the only artists who make money. That's for Calamity. Clever, you're super cyborg. This is chat. This is why he doesn't talk to us anymore. This is why he hasn't talked. This is why we haven't talked. Because you keep bringing up. It's so funny. I still follow that account. I look like a fucking pervert for following that account. There's early ways I should have been what? Well, I just stopped talking to people after. I just have a habit of talking to someone once and then never talking to them again. So my entire Discord, except for like maybe 3 people, one of them being my boss, are like within the last 3 months I've messaged. I'm not a good communicator. I'm a good short-term communicator. I got enough charisma to keep up that I keep on getting scalped off job floors to other jobs. Slowly, I'll be making 6 figures if I get scalped off enough job floors. I'll be making 6 figures eventually if they all offer me more than I'm making. I wish I had more time because I believe in useful. I was recruited by a state trooper. Did I tell the story on stream yet? Yeah, I guess it's not much of a story as much as it is just a sentence. And I said the sentence already. What? Oh yeah, no, I met a state trooper who said, "Hey kid, here's my name. I want you to go down to our station. It's located here. I want you to tell them this name, tell them that they sent you, and I will get you as far in the academy as I possibly can." What's the difference between state trooper and a cop? State trooper has jurisdiction over all of the state, whereas cops are divided by counties and cities. And typically state troopers are for more like big game things than like state troopers are reserved for being deployed for like more like reinforcements or like for more like, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's cops, but for the entire state rather than just like a county sheriff. Well, the thing is, you got to do police, especially state trooping, is like a trade. You have to do like a whole trade school. And also, I'm not from that area, so I have no idea where any of this shit is. I have no idea where he sent me. It's been a while. So now I don't even know. I don't even remember the name he told me. I don't even remember what his name was, but he was like a captain. I don't even remember what his name was. You had to meet the physical requirements to be a cop. Anyone could be a cop. I've seen dozens of Biku character shaped cops, let's say. Let's be nice. Let's say Biku shaped character. Let's say the reason for police stereotypes to exist. Anyone could be a cop. As long as you have the proper training, proper discipline, and proper etiquette in handling. You don't even need those. They'll just send you to a different jurisdiction every time you fuck up. They'll send you to a different county every time you fuck up. There's so many counties. And super fucking blind. Okay, but you could probably like run more than half the police force right now. Seth Lowell would be good. You can't become a cop. There's an IQ limit. I hope this is in reference to a very recent case where a police officer pulled a girl over and arrested her on account of she was using her phone with her arm that she didn't have. One of her arms, she was born without one of her arms, and the police accused her of distracted driving with the arm she didn't have and then proceeded to arrest her on it. Where the officer will see no repercussion. You can watch the body cam footage because all US police are required to wear body cams. Granted, in real bad cases, they get turned off. But real bad, I'm saying, because you can watch some real fucked up police footage. Some real fucked up police footage is on the body cams, which begs the question: what are they erasing for that to also be a scandal? For erasing body cam footage to be a scandal. But anyway, I digress. That's my story. Shit, the business owner from across the street of where I work tried to hire me for more. And that one's doable because I don't have to go to fucking police academy. And a second modeling agency tried to recruit me. Granted, they never give me like a business card or something, so I never remember any of this information until way too late. A second one. Yeah, a second one. I told the story of the first one. That's when I was still at my previous job. I told that story. Which again, it's not really a story, it's more just a sentence. It's more just a statement. What can I say? I got a good noggin face, as the kids say. I did lose out on the voice work job that I almost had. You're like handsome or something. Well, a second modeling agency tried to recruit me, so I mean, you can put together the pieces. Please, you're asking me this? Solace, the Capricornus Andromeda? Recruited the multiple modeling agencies. Well, I've been offered a position. I've been offered an opportunity to try and become a modeling agency for multiple modeling companies. Must be the long legs. It's always, they always comment on the face. They always comment on the face. And the face and the voice are the two things. It's always the face and the voice. Sometimes the hair, but I don't really do anything extravagant with it. But then again, I don't have the weird broccoli cut that every person under 25 seems to have. Being 80% legs. I think he's love long legs. Yeah, I'm pretty tall. Kind of tall though. I want to get in the pin of modeling so bad. All right, so here's what you do. You get a random minimum wage job. And at every occurrence, well, let me see if I can get my tracker back up. Every possible occurrence, you hit him with one of the. Thank you, tracking dots. Also, stay fit, stay charming. Look, you can swoon someone with your words. You can scalp all the money you possibly could need. Do you know how many times I've gotten tipped in positions where you never tip someone? You're not supposed to tip people? At least 3. I could swindle people out of their money so hard. Can't teach height. Well, it's not about the height. It's about the face. They always comment about the face. And the demure on how I hold myself. Short fucking corgi legs. The height is part of it though. Yeah, height is a bit of it. But like, get in a position where you see a whole bunch of people every day. Eventually, someone's gonna recruit you. It happened twice for me, and I wasn't even trying. It happened twice to me, and I literally do nothing but push my hair to the side, my short, uninteresting hair to the side, so it's out of my face, or out of it in front of me. I'm not even trying. And they're like, shit. Oh, that was one of them. I remember the name of one of them. One of the people who were like, you can go to the headquarters. It's like, they're looking for someone like you. Or they'd be looking for someone like you. It was Abercrombie and Finch was the first guy. Which, to be fair, I was looking a bit worse that day, because that's when I was pulling all-nighters to like early morning shifts for like breakfast fast food. And it's like the end of the day too, or the end of my day. So I was like, you know, I wasn't looking my best. Yeah, I didn't know business didn't want to hire you. Because Abercrombie and Finch is owned by the same company as Hollister. It's not like I'm really outing anybody. I don't even know where this business is. I don't think that I can't venture to assume this is close by. I don't know what I've never like. I did a Google search afterwards, and it's like a high-end business, and this was months ago. I'm not working for them now. I'm not gonna be working for them. This is forever ago. This is the story I did tell on stream. Because, like, you pull me to the side in front of my boss and go, hey, I got a job for you. He goes, hey, he goes, hey, you want a modeling job? And I go, are you offering one? He goes, I could vouch for you if you want to go audition. It's like, a cadaver. And I was like, shit, maybe. Nah, it's too much work. I gotta be a digital art major, so I can have no job. I can have no money. I can have no job. I gotta tell everyone I'm a digital art major like I'm a sex pest. Did you mog him after that? Look, I'm not to be that guy, but I got some pretty mogtacular face structure. Got some pretty mogtastic. I'm like if clavicular was much hotter, you know? I'm not an alpha male, I'm an omega male. And they can tell you that because alpha male and beta male are now official US designations of men. I didn't make up that fun fact. That fun fact is real. It's not a fun fact. It's an actually quite sad fact. That's not fun at all. Look up, I don't know what you look up, but headline, space, testosterone measuring, space, U.S. Department of War, head. Guy with the big swastika on his chest. Space. I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name. I just know he has a I just know he has a tattoo of the axis of evil or whatever the fuck. Like, you know, the Hydra logo, like the... That's real. That's also not a fun fact. Like in Battlefield, they can't actually use the symbol because it's like so they make up like a different World War evil symbol. That's what I'm thinking. I keep saying Axis of Evil, but it sounds like a comic thing, but I think that's actually what it's called. Well, look up you can look up because it's for the military specifically, because it's being spearheaded by the Department of War. I don't know what I don't know what the guy's name is. I'm very bad with names. I'm much better with defined characteristics than names. This is why whenever I named a character, it was based on, it was like a fruit or like a cooking ingredient. This is why I like Dragon Ball. Because granola of the cerealins is easy to memorize. It's easy to remember. I'm too sleep provides to deal with this right now. So am I. Putting the fuckeroni in cheese. With cheese. Yeah, I like one. Fuckeroni with cheese. Mustard is my favorite Dragon Ball character. Okay, that was an abridged joke. Come on. You lay off the Spice Boys. The official name of that team in Dragon Ball. The official name of the Goons of Garlic Jr. Yeah, Mustard. He's one of the 3 Spice Boys. I think. I don't fucking know. You're making me Google Garlic Jr. How do you feel? You feel good about yourself? Make me Google Garlic Jr. to remember what the fuck the Spice Boys is. I'm an adult. Maybe he's a serpent. Fuck off. He's not a serpent. He's Garlic Jr. What are his goons' names? Show me his goons. Then I named those Italian foods. Yeah, but that might also just because the JoJo's writer doesn't know any Italian words that aren't food. But like most people. Grown man looking at the Spice Boys. Shut the fuck up. We got Ginger. I think Nikki. Sancho. Makian. I don't get it. Here, let's see. Are they all serpents? How are they all serpents? None of these characters are snakes. Oh shit, found it. That's the name Donatella from the Lady Gaga song because I needed a princess type name for a character. Mustard looks like a minotaur. It's Garlic, who's the father of Garlic Jr. Then Ginger, Nikki, Sancho, Mustard, Salt, Spice, Vinegar, Cinnamon, Herb, and Jasmine. Done. My favorite and easiest one to remember, the character who's still dubiously canon. And that is Vegeta's brother. Because, as you might know, Saiyans in Dragon Ball famously are named after vegetables. You got Goku, whose Saiyan name is Kakarot, which is carrot. You got Bardock, who's a burdock. Broly, who's broccoli. You got Vegeta, because he's the king, is vegetable, but you remove the bowl, and you're just left with Vegeta. And you got, like, Gine and Lumpkin. A real character. a real character. You could Google that. Squash and other beets. Paragus. You know, it's a whole thing. If you had to take a wild fucking guess what the brother of Vegeta, the younger brother of Vegeta his name would be, based on the given information. I'm gonna read the first sentence of Mustard's wiki page now. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the American name and the Japanese name. It's not a slur in Japan, is it? Oh God, read the different aliases where it says it has the phonetic pronunciation. Oh no. Oh no. Not Meg. No, Vegeta's brother's name is Turtle. I guess you must be thinking, wait, why would his name be Tarble? What vegetable is that? I guess spelled Vegeta wrong, but you get the point. Goddamn Togor names. Fucking Togor names. Yeah, when you combine... Yeah, I'm spelling all this shit wrong. I don't care. I'm tired as hell. Yeah, Vegeta and Hubble. Vegetable. Vegeta's a second main character. And his brother's name is Turtle. Fuck off. All of the demons are also named after instruments. All the Piccolo era demons are named after instruments. I should say. Humans are usually a grain, some sort. What are some of the other ones? I'm trying to think. Oh, all of RULZ clan are named after cold. They are named after like cold devices. Just aged down Vegeta for Tarble. No, he's Tarble. He was refused. His role was overtaken by a different character, though, called Kaba. Like in canon, Kaba is the apprentice to Vegeta. We're in like a side movie. Tarble is Vegeta takes on and helps him out. Piccolo, yeah, Piccolo. He's one of the main characters, you know, Piccolo. Everyone in the Bulma's family is named after undergarments. Is that too? He's Piccolo. Here he is on this gothic clock tower from one of the movies. This Piccolo, we see the fit. They're named his version of demons are named after wind instruments because he's an original Dragon Ball character. Because there was Piccolo, Tambourine. I remember because he's the important one. He's the like the important minion. I don't remember any of the other demons. But anyway, I do remember the Frieza one though, because it was Frieza, his father King Cold, his brother Cooler, and their ancestor Chilled, and his alternate universe counterpart Frost. God, Cooler's so fucking awesome. I fucking love Cooler. He's so stupid, but he looks so cool. As with all the movie characters. They look so cool, but they're so dumb. Oh, here's a whole list. The Red Ribbon Army was all colors, too. You mean this is the family name? Yeah, Bulma Briefs. Yeah, Bulma, Doctor Briefs, Bra, and Trunks. And her sister, and of course, Bulma's sister Tights. No, Bulma's the second character introduced. Goku only being the first by a couple minutes. Unless Gohan appears, your Grandpa Gohan appears in the beginning. I don't remember if he appears in the very first episode. I think he's in flashbacks. I have a broccoli guy. They have Broly. They have two Brolys. They got Broly from the shit movie, from the shit trilogy of Broly movies, where it was just kind of ore farming and yelling. And then they have Broly from the good movies, who's canon. What are some other ones? I'm not looking at Turles' Crusher Core. Fuck off. What are the demons? Let's see. Here we go. Demons. Piccolo Jr., who's the main Piccolo. Demon King Piccolo is like the bad guy from Dragon Ball. I did not know about fucking piano, cymbal, drum, ukulele. Gamelin, vibra, tanta, bongo again, castanets, harmonica, electric, and monkey tambourine. Is Beerus named after beer? Bingo, bango. That one I do know. All the gods are alcohol. Because Beerus and his attendant Whis, which is short for whiskey. Whiskey. And his brother, and Beerus's brother, Champa, which is short for champagne. And his attendant, Vados. Vadoka. And many others, because there was so many fucking gods of destruction introduced all at the same time. It's genius, because they all work as names, but are very memorable because of it. And you know exactly who a character is based on just their name alone. Like, if you get a character's name and it's something you kind of recognize, you know what this character is kind of already going to be like. It's like having animal characters in a story. Like, if you see the type of animal the character is, you know, like, already a bit about them just from looking at them. For Dragon Ball, it's like you hear a character's name, you already kind of know what their deal is going to be. What are the other gods of destruction? I know there's some really fucking funny. I know there's some weird ones. Mutants, animals, god of destruction. Oh my god, Cocktail. Why is Cocktail's a character? This is my favorite Dragon Ball. Go see. Apple. There is Apple. There is Apul, who is one of Frieza's minions. There's all the Universe 9 combatants who were all based on, I remember 3 of them. I don't remember the other ones. But they're all based on herbs. I remember Bergamo, Basil, and Lavender. Because those are the 3, like, good ones. The rest of them were stupid. Which sounds dumb in this whole conversation, but you know what I mean. Let's see, Frieza Force. That's the fruit ones. Frieza Force were all named after fruit. Maybe for the world. That won't let me be until I told them who my favorite Dragon Ball character is. So I picked the purple cat. He's my favorite too. Everybody loves Beerus. He can sit by Cecilia. Yeah, you got the Freedom Force. You got Zarbon, the Pomelo, Japanese for Pomelo. Doria, who's a durian. Qui, who's a kiwi. It's shortened. Apul. Bet you can't guess what he's named after. Orlin. Napple. Really? Napple? What the fuck is this? Granted, all these characters, like, explode in 3 seconds of being on screen. So you never know their names outside of, like, a video game. Where it's like, kill apple, or whatever I just said. Cranberry. Cranbo. Ew, it's like a slur. Raspberry, blueberry. Blueberry is modern character, what? Abo. Ado. Abo and Cado. Avocado. Melon. I think there's also all of the, like, the kids, the Saiyan kids are all bread, I think. Or, like, grain stuff. This is Gohan, which is rice. And then Pan, who's the son of Gohan, which is bread. For all the god cats, there's Beerus special. Beerus and Champa are the only purple cats. The rest of them are other things, because God of Destruction is the title that's earned. It's like Galactus, kind of. God of Destruction is similar to the Galactus ritual. Where it's like, they fuck over one person in particular. Like Vegeta becomes a god of destruction. There's not that fucking thing and stuff. What is Dragon Ball about? No idea. I like Dragon Ball though. It's fun. It's not super in depth, and a lot of times it's not even that great. But it's very fun, very put together. Makes for some great movies. Because there also isn't a lot of like, in terms of like current shonen anime, not a lot of over explaining. You don't have to explain infinity for a curse technique or talk about why you have to piss yourself in zero gravity like JoJo's. It's a lot of, your hair is blue now, that means you're stronger. And then firing big lasers and doing karate. I was trying to see if I could have if I could pull up the fucking Dragon Ball Gacha game so we can get like views, like so we could see all the characters. I was wondering if I still have that installed on my computer. Oh, ew, it's on Google Play. I feel when you describe these franchises. These franchises are older than you. They're from like the 70s. This shit's way old. It's old. Legacy of Goku 2 was on that Game Boy. Yay! Turns out. Oh, I gotta download the store. How was your gaming session? Okay. It was okay. Boo. Dragon Ball Trivania went. That already I think that already exists. Yeah, but Dragon Ball also makes for great fighting games. There's a reason Goku was in Guilty Gear. Or Goku is holding together Guilty Gear. And why Dragon Ball took Mortal Kombat's place when Mortal Kombat was like not doing too hot in fighting game tournaments. Or one of the longest lasting MMOs has been Xenoverse. Somehow. Xenoverse outlived Destiny. Dragon Ball Xenoverse outlived Destiny. And Dragon Ball Xenoverse, everyone knew was like shit. Everyone knew Dragon Ball Xenoverse was fucking fiddly made. It was like made out of the budget of $1. You can put it on some fucking hopes and dreams. You know that it was peak though. We all loved it. Dragon Ball's such a strong brand that it could turn shit and it still sells. Yeah, but the thing is, Dragon Ball I don't think has ever turned into shit though. Like it has had bad moments. Don't get me wrong. I've seen them all. It had some real rough moments, but it's never like fully degraded the same way a lot. Ignore that. Ignore Google Play for Windows. A budget of faith, trust, and pixie dust. Look, don't watch the beginning of Dragon Ball Super or all of Dragon Ball GT. You said that 3 times already. Okay, I can tell Solace doing nothing right now. Here's God's over trust. Well, they don't let Toyotaro do anything. They have another writer who's been writing Dragon Ball for like the last decade. But now that the rights are back, are not strictly under, now that the rights aren't strictly on oh no, like the end of the line for the rights is no longer Toriyama because he's passed away. So now they're just not doing any more Dragon Ball because they don't know who's going to make the most money from it. How worried should I be about mustard? It's just that his Japanese name might be a slur. Okay, I say might, it is a slur. His actual official name is a slur. In English, it's mustard. In Japanese, it's a little shorter than that. his name's a little... They might be a slur. Or to split 3 years, I recall. Yeah, but they haven't like fully sat down on it yet. Dragon Ball's been on indefinite hiatus for a long time. And it's like my first year of college. Dragon Ball's been on hiatus. Because they still wrote stuff like after. Like they wrote a movie tie-in arc and all that. But like once like they hit the need to make some original material again. Probably more powerful than Pokemon. No. Dragon Ball doesn't pass the mom test. Where if you go up to someone's mother, like or someone who's older, and be like, hey, you know what a Dragon Ball is? Less people would say yes. And if you said, hey, you know what a Pokemon is? Here's to a ton more. Jesus Christ. Just get to the fucking part where... Grr, still downloading things and yelling. Goku's still yelling. You don't need to charge this much to... You don't need to charge up this much. I still think this stupid Dragon Ball game is the peak of gacha animations. Like Hollow Live 1 gets close, like the spinning camera over the fountain and the laser show and all that. But look, none of that compares to a full 3D fight that ends in a legendary. That's also just some benign ass, like... Well, people don't know about Pikachu. Yeah, well, I still think knowing Pikachu knows counts enough. As much as I did go see the last Dragon Ball movie in the theaters, and a father was crying in a Vegeta shirt. Jesus Christ. Stop. 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 Was the movie that good? Vegeta, there's a gag that Vegeta and Goku can't be part of the main plot because they're too busy they're too busy fighting. That's kind of the gag, but Vegeta beats Goku as like the end of the gag. And he just really was invested. He was really invested. He had his young child with him too, who didn't get it. And he was creeping out all the teens who went there just to watch anime in the theater. Oh my god, it's telling me I had to spend $3 to get out of this fucking menu. Fuck you, King Kai. Eat shit, King Kai. How do I make this capture? How do I reset the window? Alright, it's kill that window. Why is it so long? Oh, where'd it go? Why is your log? Jeez, no phone is this long. What is, I don't care. I don't care. Stop. 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 I don't care. I don't know what this is. Stop. Stop. No. Stop. Stop loading. I don't care. Give me the presents. I don't care. I just want to gamble. Stop. Oh, we can do a single summon. Cool, I got an achievement. You can't beat me. Nothing will beat this gacha Nothing will beat these stupid gacha animations. Chat, we gotta pull down. You gotta charge up. He's gotta charge up. It's stupid. You're fucking serious? You mean the Zenless 10 TV's awesome? No, what Zenless needs is reveal blowing up fucking the next boss or whatever. Oh, another one. All that for Tien and Chaozu. All the Dragon Balls. This is what where it was like you had to pick out background elements and shit. Like the skybox or like this part. Like everything was dependent on whether you got a gold or not. Give me a cool one. Does that mean it's good? Dragon Balls, I think, meant guaranteed. Oh, this means something. It's Vegeta! This game is fucking stupid. Oh, god damn it. You know what's bad when I have that one and I haven't played this in years. I haven't logged on in years, so you know it's bad. Also, you know what's bad when they're reusing the same episode? What does the gameplay look like? Fucking nothing. It is swiping back and forth and tapping cards. It is nothing. Oh, ew. I guess we can get Ultra Mega Super Awesome Goku. They also kept adding more rarities that were better than the last rarities. Like we're on rarity number 4 being added. Like we're on additional rarity number 4. It's oh, it's Vegeta again. This is what Zenless needs. Yeah, Zenless needs to take away the ability to press the button and replace it with Vegeta. Oh, it's Nappa. Oh, it's Gohan. Oh, it's Android 17. Oh, it's Yamcha. Oh, it's Super 17. It's Frost. Oh, it's Gogeta. Let me help you press the pull button. It's Birder. Yeah, add some flair, add some pizzazz. Kale and Caulifla. Kale like the lettuce, Caulifla like the caulifla flower. I'm burning my gems. We're burning all these fucking gems. Cause I think when you, I think if I had to migrate this account, it would erase all the gems anyway. Oh, a spaceship. Oh, I hope it's Vegeta. Oh boy, I hope it's Vegeta. Do you ever play this game? I haven't played this in fucking years. I mean, I dicked around with it because it's just one of those things you put on your phone to dick around with. It was vertical, so you could just swipe on it a whole bunch. Anyway, you gotta hold the button now. Oh, I gotta charge up. Oh, he's doing the spirit bomb. What? I skipped it. What do you mean aloha? Oh. Legends Limited. Ultra Instinct Goku. I think I already have him at max, like, rank. I don't. This is hilarious. But I need to go that. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your night or day. It was a pleasure to see you. Damn it. It's Broly and Chile. M6 Goku. No, you could get him like 14, like M14. And like you get 14 star. I think I have that Goku at the highest rank. Oh no, I don't. I have him at set. How many stars there are? Oh, look at his power level increase by 18,627. Will I need to level up his Die Missile Barrage? Oh, we could, if we had one more summon, we could do it for free. Come on, can I give him points to get one more? Don't challenge things. Stop challenging things. I can't get one more, then I'm closing this fucking thing. Ignore that. Oh, Zenkai power. Oh, I got Beerus points. I forgot what those do. I don't know what Beerus points do, but I have them now. They are mine. They are my Beerus points. I like this epic music for all these menus. No way, Beerus points? I got Beerus points for like shitty Beerus. Oh, I got a Goku point. I got a Shallot point, who's voiced by odds-on favor, People's Champion Alejandro Saab. I think it's the first thing I ever saw him in. Ah, we can't get any more.
The real fight starts now.
Hell yeah. You got the epic team. That's 2 Ultra Instinct Gokus. Not only he's voiced a Dragon Ball character, he voices the main character in this mobile game with its original story. That is like as long as One Piece. It is a long original story. I'm tired, boss. How do I sort to like the coolest first? There's Dragon Ball crap. I love that Google Play has a Windows browser. Has a browser version. Now you have to listen to Flood Song. Great, because of you, we gotta listen to Flood Song now. The one dragon in the franchise, right? Oh, have you never been more wrong? There's at least like 11. Because there's Shenron, Parunga, who's the best one. Super Shenron, Maritunga, Dark Shenron, Shadow Shenron, Ice Nueva, Omega, Shin. They all have Shenron at the end. The Mole Rat, the Pedophile, the Water One. They're not Shenron clones, mind you. These are all their own characters. They just have Shenron in the name. What was that? Oh, this is Ice Shenron, the Mole Rat one, the Lady one, Omega Shenron, he's got spikes. Nueva Shenron, he's fire. There's the Electro Goop Shenron. There's Evil Shenron with a cigar. That's how you know he's evil. I swear I heard a different word. What, like pedophile Shenron? Look, Dragon Ball GT had too many pedophile villains, and not a lot of addressing them. And not a lot of saying that what they were. Saying what they were written as. Had a lot of trying to make pedophilia quirky and Saturday morning. They did that a lot. Dragon Ball GT's not very good. Oh, are you not good at all? Yeah, look, do not watch Dragon Ball GT Doll Taki compilation. The villain Doll Taki. With his unique power to turn people into dolls. And he has an obsession with dolls. And he turns child protagonist Pan into a doll. He also has an obsession with touching things. This is Dragon. People defend this show religiously. People defend this show as much as they defend New Vegas. And just like New Vegas, this baffles me. Don't worry though, this Super Shenron. There's the Horunga. He's the best one though, because he's jacked out of his mind. He 100% hits the gym, and there is no explanation for it. I don't know where I stand in terms of disagree with such shit. Maybe don't write Daltaki is what should be the consensus here. Just don't do it. You didn't have to do that. The consensus is it's a horrible show, and you didn't have. There was nothing tasteful about Daltaki. There was nothing tasteful about it. There was nothing there you could possibly defend. Don't write him. Do not write this kid. Do not write this character. This character should never come back. Unless, of course, it appeared the same exact character, but much more on the nose, appeared in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3. Stardust Crusaders. But that would be ridiculous, right? If they just did this character, but way, way, way 100 times worse. Because it was actually kids instead of dolls. They would never do that, though. What is anime even about? The writer's poorly disguised fetish. on today's on today's episode of What Am I Even Looking At? The guy from JoJo's who turns people into kids. So you need to write good stories. Well, I mean, it just so happens that all the best. It's like it just happens that all the best stories have a writer's poorly disguised fetish in it. Much like it's the same sort of reasoning that it's the Daredevil reasoning. It's like, it so happens Daredevil's in jail. It just so happens all the best stories have the writer's poorly disguised fetish in it. Anywho, enough about Daltaki, please. I don't want to talk about Daltaki anymore. Daltaki's uncomfortable. Enough about Dragon Ball GT. Because anything else from Dragon Ball GT is a fucking time bomb. To bring up Daltaki. Because you were talking about GT, and everything in GT is a fucking nightmare. This is just he's the baseline for Dragon Ball GT. Enough. This is. They have a villain called Super Baby 2. He's in all the fighting games. He's a popular character. Double Dragon was pretty crazy too. Oh yeah, no, original Dragon Ball is mostly Predators getting what they want. Okay, Master Roshi was tamed down. Is all I'm saying. All I'm saying is look up early Master Roshi. Dragon Ball Z is the most straight up of anything. Oh, Dragon Ball Z is still the Master Roshi, though. I've not had to think about Dragon Ball in a while, because all Dragon Ball media is over. It's been a minute. There used to be a lot. Yeah, there used to be a trope. The old pervert used to be an anime trope. I wonder why it's gone now. I wonder why the old pervert as a trope is gone now. We'll never have such characters with such iconic roles as Herbert the Pervert. Self-insert, he gets it. Will be executed. Writer self-insert as Herbert the Pervert is a very funny thought. Disney sugarcoats hard. Yeah, look, most things involved perverts. That's just how it was. The perverts were in. Can I pull? I don't think I need the move back at all. I think I could just make a more natural looking ledge. I didn't end up being a fan of the tourist bars that I had. Censorship and sexual thing. I don't even think it's like strong censorship as much as people like got sense. Like there's no need to have like it was not necessary to the story to have some of this. Like it now has its own. It's like how there's like it's like what people say, it's like, oh, there's more disease now than there was. There isn't more disease now. You could just diagnose more of it and put it in its own category. It's like, okay, there isn't more, there isn't, like, it's, you can hide it away. Now you could put the weird, you could put Herbert the Pervert somewhere else. Any games you're looking forward to? Nope. I had this point at the beginning of the stream where it's just I am done with video games. There is not a single game that I am interested in that has come out recently, that will come out. I do not want to buy anything on any particular system. I don't care about any system coming out. There is nothing exciting about video games anymore. And it is incredibly sad because I liked video games for a little bit. You don't want Spyro 4? Fuck off. It's like what that's like as I wanted Bubsy 4, which is also a game that came out. It made look at we're self-indulgent fucking Bubsy. I do not getting Pokemon Wind Waves. I'm not confident that's coming out in any time soon. And also, no, I'm not going to get Pokemon Wind Waves. Did you see the last Pokemon game? Did you see the last Pokemon game before that? Did you see any of the Switch Pokemon games? I am not buying any more of these fucking things. They keep somehow getting worse every time. And the bar was not very high. An incredibly low bar was set, and they somehow burst through it with a fucking mining drill. There's nothing that will excite me about any of this. And Pokemon game also caught some fire. The Game Freak, not Pokemon game. Which one is that? Is Beast of Reincarnation there? Okay, it is. What was funny is I thought this game, like the trailer looked neat. But I don't know. I don't really care enough to buy it for $60. And it's Game Freak, of course it's gonna suck. What were we expecting? It's Game Freak. The world? You'll say the quality is bad. Yeah, it's Game Freak. The water is wet. Name a high-quality game Game Freak has made in the last decade and a half. Name a game that launched not broken that Game Freak has made in the last decade. It's some actual bullshit. Game Freak makes $1 trillion. Reviewers slamming it. I would slam it too, just out of the principle that it's Game Freak. They should fucking stay in their lane because the only thing they'll ever make money is Pokemon. Well, what's also sad too is that I wholeheartedly believe the Nintendo brand of things are the only people who like making games. Because like I said in the beginning, Nintendo feels like the only company that likes making games and then giving you the games so that you can play the games. Which is wild for the video game industry, where Nintendo is somehow the only company left standing that wants to make games for you to play. got it. Well, I still fucking think Power World is a piece of shit. It's this Unity asset flip Roblox game has been, this spiritual Roblox game has been fucking somehow still being alive. I don't know how they keep losing the copying lawsuit, because, like, come on. I don't know, like, the fucking, just, like, the blatant, like, rip-off. It's a miserable existence. Or it's like I even said at the beginning, I had hopes. I pre-ordered Halo the Campaign Evolved. I canceled my pre-order after seeing how the game was going to launch. It took 8 days for someone to mod in all of the content they cut from Campaign Evolved. Like multiplayer. Versus multiplayer has been modded in 8 days. This is the only Halo project that they're going to make in the foreseeable future. It has been 5 years since they canceled the live service on Halo Infinite. Because they barely did anything. Pokemon like it. No one's fucking making Pokemon like games that are anything. Power World is spiritually those fucking like royalty free movies. Like Screamboat Willie. Like Power World is Screamboat Willie to me. Like those are the same thing. Or like Popeye the Murder Man. Like this is all Power World is. Is the video game version of Popeye the Murder Man and Screamboat Willie. And Winnie the Pooh kills you or whatever it's called. I don't know. That's all Power World is. It's more like a mockbuster, yeah. Like Atlantic Rim. It's Atlantic Rim, but full of itself. And I think that's what gets me about a lot of these things. That it's so like misplacedly confident. That's something that bugs me beyond anything else. It's like a wholehearted like. That if you want me to be turned against you, that is how you're fully committed like that, where it's like a Pokemon wishes and shit, like that energy is how you immediately lose me. Like the Power World's whole thing, where it's like, this isn't your granddad's Pokemon. You could shoot the Pokemon. We made it look like the Pokemon, so you could shoot the Pokemon. Nintendo can't do anything to stop us. And it's like, Jesus Christ. And then that's like the brand now. And just like cheap shock value. Like, hey, your granddad. Just keep on saying that. Well, they copied from Hollow Knight, so you get mad at them even for not copying it. Yeah, they also copied from the Unity store. This is why every game we play on the channel is like 20 years old. Yeah, that's the only games that I care about anymore. Play fucking Dark Souls again. Probably make a gacha Pokemon game. There already is multiple gacha Pokemon games, though, and they're also super profitable. You know, the Chinese ones ever take off because you commit to a gacha game and there's already Pokemon like card game mobile and then Pokemon Masters. Pal World and its fan base's identity being like being that is so stupid. Like, this is the least likable. It's like we got some. It's like you get some real fucking Halo fans derogatory going on. Because I think Halo fans are also very insufferable. Gaming sucks. Playing games suck. Because if you like the game, it probably sucks now. They'll give it an update that make it suck. You're excited for a game, and they'll change it so it sucks. Like you like using a single player game? Oh, that sucks because it's about to get a whole lot worse. They play like 10 games. Yeah. Six of them are Skylanders. It could not be that good, dog. It's like, what if now it's like, what if we, and then now it's like, what if we took your game, we took it apart, and we replaced half of it with AI? Doesn't this make you happy? Why aren't you happy? Be happy that your game is now suck. Don't you like that we put Star Wars in Destiny? It's only $50. Don't you like? Why won't you like? Now that you don't like Star Wars, we're shutting down Destiny. That is too bad. Let's see. Yeah, tomorrow we can do maybe just a shorter stream. I do want to finish Halo 1 this week. Here, we're about to wrap up here. So I can go work on the model in, like, the lighting where I can see it. We can do just a simpler hollow dory tomorrow, maybe? And then finish Halo on Saturday? I'm glad the stream loves Hollow Dory, because I also like Hollow Dory. We have yet to unlock Fall Guys version Hollow Dory. Is Destiny streaming real or is that a joke? I can't. It's 200 gigs, so it is a joke. I have been playing a lot of Destiny though recently, because Destiny, the final update, they made it fun again. Except now the game will no longer get updates. Because Destiny is quite good. We're not doing a Destiny raid, but with stream chat. Are you kidding me? It's insane. The crazy person. If I had the option, I would play, like, we would stream Destiny if that was like a thing. I would play, I would totally stream some Destiny just because I like Destiny. I would never do, like, raid with stream chat, 200 gigabytes, 6 people trying to coordinate that. Insane. You're talking crazy. I do, however, play Destiny entirely alone. So, yeah, it's... All right. I'd say we about wrap it up here. So, thank you all for coming. Was Terraria stream chat? No, absolutely not. Go fuck yourself. They're not doing that. No, 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 no. Besides, the new banner for Hollow Dory should be up tomorrow also. If we do a teeny weeny little. But anyway, thank you all for coming. It was lovely to see you. And don't forget to like and subscribe, yada yada yada. Everyone here already knows the drill, so I'm just buying time. And without further ado, I bid thee adieu. We'll be back tomorrow. We're a whimsy game, so it won't be such a fucking downer where we talk about the state of gaming and the state of media. Which shouldn't be the case that it's all a downer, but it just so happens that we're at a time when it is all the downer. It just so happens that talking about any current events is a bad time. Yay.